Lost.
Worthless.
Humiliating.
Havoc.
Ashamed of myself. I lived under a bridge in Lake Worth in my truck, and I was struggling with alcohol and probably some anger issues. I was actually eating out of the trash can, and then I got sick. Ended up going to All Saints for like a week. They said I had an infection in my intestines, and probably from eating where I was. I was hungry. I hadn't bathed in a while. It was about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Really busy, a lot of traffic. I was not in a good mood. All these cars were just flying by, and I remember looking over my shoulder and thinking, I could take one step and all this would be over.
You drive down the street and you see them on a daily basis, but they live different lives from us. A lot of them are looking for hope. They're looking for a place to live. They're looking for a job to provide for their families, for their children. A lot of them are sick, both physically and mentally. But that's where Union Gospel Mission of Tarrant County comes in. We not only are a shelter, but we provide for the whole person. For each person that walks through our doors, we create an individual plan for them so that we can help them, walk with them to become self-sufficient, to give them a new beginning. When Tommy first came to us, he had some health issues and some struggles with addiction. So the first priority was to get him healthy.
I have cirrhosis after all that drinking. And then I have diabetes, which I have to insulin 3 and 4 times a day. I haven't had any problem in 6 or 8 months now so I'm doing really good, and I feel a lot better too. I went to AA. They have it a couple times a week, and then they have Celebrate Recovery. I like Celebrate Recovery especially. That's more spiritual based, which I kind of think a lot of my problems were.
Tommy had a bad habit of isolating himself, so part of his individualized program was to give him the social skills he needed to get a job and maintain one.
They put me to work my first week. I wasn't here but no time, and that was the best thing I think that could happen. In meeting Sylvana, we talked about dealing with conflicts and things in the workplace and dealing with other people. I'm still not very good at it, but I'm working on it. For 30 years, if you spoke to me or said good morning, I didn't even acknowledge you. I didn't want to be that way anymore.
Anita, like so many of our other residents, experienced some significant trauma in the past. So as a result, at UGM, we connected her with mental health professionals to get her healthy.
In the beginning, when you find out that you got bipolar and you had PTSD, it made me just really take a breath and step back and say, I'm not crazy. There's something wrong with me and it needs to be fixed. I know myself enough now. I know when something's not right. And I'll talk to my counselor, I'll go to my doctor, we figure it out.
All of our residents participate in Alpha. Alpha is designed to connect residents with each other and also to Christ.
I thought I was useless, worthless. They've poured out their hearts here, and we're all sharing, telling our stories, and it makes you stop and look and say, well, I'm not the only one. You kind of build a little bit of a sisterhood.
At UGM, we serve a lot of families, single mothers, and even fathers to provide a safe and nurturing environment for their children.
My son's 6 years old. His name is Michael. The facilities at UGM, they're really great for my son, especially because he's just started learning, and they have this library, and it's really cozy. It's got a bean bag, so he can just kick back in the bean bag and read a book, which he does. There's a playground that's huge. We go there probably every day.
All kids deserve to be kids, so UGM provides tutoring and enrichment program so kids can thrive.
After they eat dinner, they go into a class and Miss Cindy helps them with their homework. They get more encouragement from other people besides me. He gets to go to 5 different camps this summer and they get to go kayaking, they went swimming, they went fishing. It feels more like home than it does a homeless shelter.
Every one of our residents have different needs. They need job training, mental health professionals, a place for their kids, and they all need people who care. And at Union Gospel Mission of Tarrant County, all those pieces come together. We help residents to maximize their potential, become self-sufficient, and return to the community. It's not easy, but we see miracles happen every day.
When I get out of here, one of the things I plan on doing is volunteering, especially at the hospital, with people who are sick and alone, because I know what that's like.
I want to help others to feel good about themselves and to know that they are somebody and they deserve to be happy.
Salvation is not just spiritual. Every time someone experiences a new beginning, that's a life being saved. And that's a salvation everyone can believe in.